Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas State's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Horned Frogs offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority.
Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert early.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Horned Frog! Once he got some room, it was over.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind in the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Quickly complete. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Plows through the defense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every...
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Now on the return. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. They're facing a 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll send the back in motion. Running into the open space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Brings into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Hamilton. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's De La Rosa. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's De La Rosa. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. That is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
He might want another play. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Here's the return. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cruz. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch near the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McWilliams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Grabbed behind the line, it's McWilliams. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to power it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McWilliams. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. This quarterback part of their running game. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. The Wildcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Give to the running back. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Cruz. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to
Dynasty.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. No cupcakes this week, fellas.
Message me on
This top
CSN.
15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Cruz. Grabbed in the middle, it's Neverosa. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Find some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the boot, looking for his man. Firing to the right, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pocket breaking down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Cruz. Quarterback adapting. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Fires to the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Offense in a bunch formation. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
The give to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. He leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Send the tight end in motion. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And some room to work. And the defense drags him down. Kansas State quick to the line. Looking downfield, it's Cruz. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the handoff. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. An 84-yard drive there. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, hard run. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass, it's Cruz. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kansas State pushing the pace. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Got his man. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Here's a heat. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other, you start to grow as an identity, and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Username. JQ aka Flash. I'm about to send invite. Create a coach when you join. Joe, join the Discord. https://discord.gg/ESD364HZC